because literally that is our sole and only priority right now. My heart goes out to those who are affected by the hurricane. The groceries here are really expensive. I did film my Sephora haul. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Today is Monday, October 27th. I cannot believe we're already at the end of October already. Like, literally, where did the time go? As you guys can see, normal attire. We got the scrubs. We got the eye patches. That's literally because we have our second last quiz today, which I am so excited for. I cannot wait for these quizzes to be over, so that way I can just solely focus on comp. So our quiz is basically on human development. So it's basically on like the normal milestones a child reaches. It's also on like autism, conduct, oppositional disorder, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's only 10 questions, 0.5% of our final grade. So I literally cannot wait to just go to school, do the quiz, come back home and just study because our comp is literally a few weeks away. I'm literally so nervous. We got back our marks for our exam that I took last week. We literally got them back yesterday and I'm very happy with my mark. It is such a huge improvement. So I really want to continue on with this momentum, doing everything that I need to do every single day, having that same routine because it's working. So I'm definitely going to keep doing that because we have to make these results happen for comp because literally that is our sole and only priority right now. So once we do this quiz, literally we're just going to go back to questions. But first, today we do have a few errands to run because I do have to do my last final huge grocery shopping trip today because my fridge is kind of running a little bit empty and I don't have any more milk or almond milk left or anything. So we're going to do our grocery trip today, and we also have to go to the gym because we are not forgetting the gym because literally that's the main thing that literally helps with my stress. So we have to make our gym trip and then shower, eat breakfast, and then do our questions, do our studying, review first aid, do boards, do ANKI, and all that kind of jazz. So currently it is 7:10. We're gonna go ahead, eat breakfast. My breakfast is literally consisting of a banana and Red Bull because I don't have time to make coffee right now because the coffee is gonna take a while to cool down before I can actually drink it. So we're just gonna go with an energy drink this morning and then head off to campus. Also, I do have one update. So in regards to immigration, we did get an email this past Friday saying that our immigration is literally the day that we have to go to the immigration center to get our passport stamped. It's literally the weekend before comp. Like, please tell me how that makes sense for us. And I'm just so stressed about that because I literally have to go early to sign my name on that little piece of paper because the way that they do things here for our visa is just so weird. So I literally have to leave here at like 2 a.m. in the morning, sign my name, go back there at like 7 a.m., claim my spot so that way I can go in early, get my passport stamp, come back home, take a nap, and then start studying again because literally that day I have to pull an all-nighter because there's no way you're getting sleep, waking up that early to do what you have to do for immigration. And plus I only need the immigration stamp for at least a couple more weeks. So it's just really annoying that I have to go and do that. So that's the only update I have. Like, I'm just mentally preparing for that day because it's going to be very time consuming. You're going to be very drained, very tired, and you're also going to be sitting outside in the heat as well because early in the mornings, like, it's pretty nice and decent, but as soon as like 8, 9, 10 hits, the heat starts coming a little bit. I'm just mentally preparing myself for that, but I'm not going to let that deter me from solely focusing on comp because that is literally my main priority. That is what I have to focus on. So I do have to try to get some studying in that day and try to make it work. And plus I've done it previously, so I should be a pro at it, right? It is 7:12. Let's go ahead, eat breakfast, and then let's make our way to campus. It definitely did rain a lot last night, so the roads, I can hear them, they're pretty wet. So you have to take our time to drive. Hopefully rainy season, it's over very, very soon. I do know Jamaica did get hit with category 3 tropical storm Melissa, so I really hope the damage isn't that bad because I haven't really checked up on it since I heard about that hurricane, but that's actually really scary. I do know a few of my friends checked in on me and they're like, hey, is that hurricane near you? I'm like, what hurricane? And then I had to look it up. I'm like, oh my God, thank God it's not. But my heart goes out to those who are affected by the hurricane because I know how stressful, anxious, and like all the chaos that has to go on with the hurricanes. And I really hope everyone is safe. The damage wasn't too bad. And you guys are all in my prayers who are affected by Hurricane Melissa. So it is a little after 7:20. So let's make our way to campus. It is 7:37. We made it on time to campus. So let's make our way to the library. almost time for the quiz. Quick little bathroom break before we head off to the classroom. So this is a quick little outfit check. We got our ponytail with our special hair tie. We have the scrubs by Athletics, and at least they have paper towels. So yeah. So no one knows exactly where we're writing this quiz because we didn't get our email saying which classroom we're writing our quiz in. So this should be interesting. Okay guys, I have my laptop. Now it's time to find out where our quiz is and Ace's quiz. Okay guys, we finished the quiz. Literally, that was chaos. No one knew where to go because usually when we have our quizzes or tests, they send us an email from the exam center letting us know what classroom we're in, what seat we're in. They did not do that because there's literally so many other people writing the quiz. Okay, I'm gonna go in my car and turn on the AC because I am sweating. So I literally didn't know where I was going for my exam until 5 minutes before 8 when I actually got the email. They sent the email out so late because I was early. Like I got to campus early. I was ready to go into the classroom early. I had no idea where I was going. So they sent the email out 5 minutes before 8 and I literally had to go and rush over to the class because today has just been so crazy because 2 other classes have an exam. The Med 4s have their CAS exam, I believe, and the Med 1s also have a quiz. So it was like absolute chaos. Everyone was like running around everywhere. I was just like, wow, this is like, they could have literally made our quiz on Wednesday, which is fine, but like, you know, it's whatever. At least we got it over today. So now we only have 1 quiz left and that's on CBS and that's next week Monday. Then after that, there's nothing else except our comp, and then we also have our CBSE, which is kind of like a practice comp where they give us a voucher for a form. So during that time, I'm gonna do form 32 because I believe that's the newest form, and I'm just gonna do that, and then we just have comp left. So yeah, I have been having so much anxiety about taking comp, but I know I really shouldn't, but you know, it is what it is. So it is almost 9. We are gonna go home. We're gonna take off our thermal because I do not realize how warm this is until I actually go outside and I start sweating like crazy. So we're gonna take this off, then we're gonna go grocery shopping, pick up what we need, then we're going to head off to the gym. Okay guys, we are here at Effie. We have our reusable bags and we are ready to do some grocery shopping. So I completely forgot to write down my list. We are going to make sure we spend underneath our budget and get all the essentials that we need. I don't need too much, just mainly produce. So yeah, that's basically what we're going to get today. And fingers crossed we get everything and don't forget anything. Oh my god, knock on wood, I hope I didn't jinx myself. Okay, love it. The security gave me a card. And oh my god, there's way more Christmas stuff. Wow. First things first, we need some bread. I also found a loaf of sourdough. I'm gonna grab this one too. We also can't forget our smoked salmon. Our stuffed olives. Now time for the produce. Oh, the station isn't open yet. I already have bananas. I think I'm gonna grab a cantaloupe, blueberries, definitely some lemons, and then some veggies. Actually, I think I'm gonna pass on the cantaloupe because the cantaloupe doesn't look too good. I also needed oranges, but the oranges don't look too hot either. I'm going to grab 2 gala apples. Next, parsley, cilantro, and asparagus for our steak. Yeah, I think I gotta pass on the cilantro too because it's not looking too hot either. I guess I might as well grab a pack of spinach to put in my pasta as something healthy. Also gonna grab 2 kombucha. I'm gonna grab the mint limeade. And I'll probably try the cayenne cleanse. Might as well be healthy. And we'll also grab a smoothie. I also realized they didn't have any tomatoes, so I have nothing to put in my hamburgers. Probably have to do spinach with my hamburgers. And yeah, there was no salad, so very limited produce. So we're just gonna go ahead and grab everything else that we need. Yeah, hopefully we don't go over budget. I am running out of salt, so need salt. Thankfully, salt is pretty cheap on the island. So they have very limited meats right now, probably because it's still early. I don't know if I'm willing to spend $55 on a steak like this. It's very pricey. I think this one is probably the cheapest. Probably use that to make a little steak for myself. or tacos. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some chicken wings. Probably gonna go ahead and grab this one. This one looks really good. I mean, there's only so much I have time to make, and plus I'm only here for like another couple of weeks, so I really have to plan out my meals. I know I do have some chicken breast at home that I need to learn how to cook and find a recipe. Yeah, we just have to make do with what we got at the grocery store. Okay, now we're gonna grab 2 bounties. Can never have too many paper towels. We're gonna grab a couple of candles. We're gonna grab 2 iced teas. Oh wow, look what I found. I just ordered this off of Amazon and they actually had some in stock, but they are way more expensive for just 8 packs. I'm also gonna grab a pack of ginger ale. I just noticed they had bubbly in stock. Ooh, I'm probably gonna grab the lime one because I do need some sparkling water, because I don't know how I feel about the other flavors. Oh, I would have loved to try Bellini Bliss. I think I'm also going to try Strawberry Sunsets because it looks really good. If I can get it out. Yeah. So we are not unfortunately getting any chips because I still have a ton of chips at home that I gotta finish. We are going to grab 1 turkey bacon or 2. We'll grab 1 for now. I'll grab another one. I'm also going to grab some fries because I'm running a little bit low. I'm also going to grab some everything bagels. I am also gonna grab the garden vegetable and the chive and onion. And I'm gonna grab some water. Okay, so I literally have 0 almond milk. So we are going to grab 2 of the extra creamy because these are so good for my coffee. We are going to grab 1 of the vanilla almond milk for my protein shake and 1 milk. I also noticed they had chestnut praline. Oh my god, I want this, yes. And I still have some creamer at home, so I'm just gonna let that finish before I buy anything else. And we are going to grab 2 Sunny D's. So far, this is what our cart looks like. I just need yogurt and eggs, and then we are done. They literally don't have the ones that I want, so I guess I just have to go with the strawberry by Chobani. Okay, now we're going to grab some eggs. Okay, we basically grabbed everything. Okay guys, we are officially done grocery shopping. That literally took an hour, which is amazing. All the groceries are packed away. So with my receipt right here, let's recall how much I spent. So in total, I spent about $1,325.59. And that is the total with my points that I used, because this is my last major grocery shopping trip. And I'm like, might as well just use my points, because then probably the next time I'm here, it's going to be for like something that I need, like bread or something, or eggs. So I just used up my points. So totally, I spent up $1,513.67 EC, which is equivalent to about $754.96 Canadian. There goes $700, my last major $700 bill. Let's hope, honestly, because groceries here are really expensive. I also couldn't find mashed potatoes. They did have potatoes as well, but honestly, with the time crunch that I'm with for this upcoming month, like there's not gonna be any time for me to cut potatoes. So I'm like, you know what, might as well just wait until I'm home so that way I can actually make my own mashed potatoes and like buy them from the store where you can like just mix them with water. I also don't have like the masher to make mashed potatoes myself, so there's no point in me buying whole potatoes. And yeah, it's just gonna be very time consuming. So bought everything I need to make the meals that I did. This month is gonna require a lot of meal prepping, a lot of making sure that I know what I'm going to eat, and just making sure that I stay healthy and I am well fed, because we do need energy to have a good study session. It is almost 10:30. We're gonna go to Digicel and pay my internet bill, because I never realized how quickly the end of the month comes along. So we're gonna do that and then pack these groceries away and head to the gym. Okay guys, so we are here at Digicel, ready to pay off my internet bill, and then we can finally head home. Okay guys, guys, we have paid my data bill. Yay, another thing checked off the list. So we paid the phone bill and my total came off to $90.39 EC, which is equivalent to about $48.39 Canadian. So there goes another $50. At least that is done paid for. At least we only have one more month to pay this bill. And then we can finally go back to saving some money, fingers crossed. So now it is time to make our way home, put these groceries in my apartment, and then head to the gym. Okay guys, so we packed all our groceries. Now we are currently at the gym and it's literally empty, which is amazing. So I'm gonna go work out on the treadmill today. I don't have the energy for the Stairmaster, unfortunately. Grocery shopping really tired me out, so we're gonna do 30 minutes on the treadmill, then we're probably gonna do legs. Today's Monday, and probably work out for like a good hour and 15 minutes. Okay, we just finished from the treadmill, but since I have the entire gym to myself, I usually work out on that machine back there, but I think I'm going to do this machine for like that and do this entire circuit since I don't have to wait for anyone to finish on the machines. So we finally finished my workout. I'm so exhausted. I could really use a nap, and I'm also really hungry because I didn't have breakfast. Now it is time to go home, make our protein shake, and start studying. Time to make our protein shake. So we have brand new almond milk that we got open. It always tastes so fresh when you open a brand new bottle of almond milk. So we're gonna pour some into the cup. Now we're gonna grab our good protein. I've really come to realize I'm not the biggest fan of this packaging. Like the formula itself is nice, but the packaging can get very messy. We're going to close this. We don't want it to get stale. Now it's time to shake. Cheers. It definitely hits the spot after a workout. Hey guys, so it is almost 3 o'clock. Making breakfast took so much longer than I anticipated. I don't know why, but we got everything made. So I have my orange juice. I have my strawberry chobani Greek yogurt mixed in with some chia seeds because, you know, we have to have our protein and our fiber. And then I made 3 pieces of turkey bacon and 2 eggs. So I'm gonna go eat this as quickly as I can because we do have to get started on our UWorld questions. I don't think I'm gonna get a block of 40 in today. I'm probably gonna be able to do at least 20, and I also have to review 20 as well. And then later today I'm having my session with my friend and we're going to be doing a block of Melbourne questions as well. So I'm still going to be getting in a ton of questions, a good variety of questions I should add, so that's also really good. And as I'm eating, you guys know the drill. I'm going to be watching Melbourne. I'm going to make sure that I understand his questions because literally it's just grind time from here, just doing questions, understanding everything. And then tomorrow I'm going to start reviewing cardio because our cardio quiz is coming up, so I definitely need to review a ton of cardio and just try to get that physiology down because it's usually the physiology questions that I tend to get wrong. So yeah, let's go ahead, eat this, and then we can start our studying. Hey guys, so it is a little after 4. I am guilty of doom scrolling as soon as I got to my desk. And then I realized, wait, no, I need some more questions. I made myself a cup of coffee. This tastes so good, and I also used the chestnut praline latte creamer, and it tastes amazing. Oh my gosh. It's so good. So we are going to start our block of UWorld questions. I'm going to do blocks of 10 this time just because we don't have enough time to do a block of 40 because we also have to review them afterwards as well. Also, my session today got canceled. We already decided we're going to do it on Wednesday. Usually we do it Monday and Wednesday, but one of the girls wanted to do a form. We're like, okay, that's fine. We can just meet up on Wednesday instead. So it kind of gives me enough time to review these questions properly and get some review in today as well, which is amazing. I already did mixed blocks of 10, so we're going to get started. Also, I don't know if you guys saw my previous video, but I did film my Sephora haul from April. I actually pre-filmed it and I just edited it and uploaded it last week. So I decided I am going to be shopping the Sephora sale this week. There are a few things that I do want to get, but it is definitely under budget. I would say I did pretty good at eliminating a lot of the things, and this is probably on the lower end of how much I've spent in the past few years on Sephora, because you know I'm very serious about saving money, even though I'm like spending money. But you know, girl math, like you spend, you save, you know what I mean? If you guys haven't seen that video, I will link it up here so you guys can watch this Sephora haul. It was a little bit long. I tried to cut it down as much as I could, but guys, the footage was like 2.5 hours long. It literally took me 12 hours to edit that video, so I tried to cut it down as much as I could, but also, you know, I'm a student as well. I don't have anyone to help me edit, so I edited it as much as I could, and at some point I was just like, you know what, I can't go any further. I just gotta upload it as is. So yeah, that's why it's a little bit long, but if you guys want, watch it 2x speed if you want to. So I'm really excited about the sale. I also saw Alo also was having their 30% off sale as well, so I probably might get a few things as well, because you know Alo's expensive, and if there's a 30% off sale, I'm gonna get it. You know, it is 4:08. Let's go ahead and start our UWorld block questions. No, don't tell me my headphones are dead. 1%. Okay, so I guess we aren't listening to any music today, so these are just gonna be solely for blocking out the noise. Okay, so it is what it is. Let's get our UWorld question started. Hey guys, so currently it is a little past 7. I just finished my block of UWorld, and I have to say I didn't do as bad as I thought. I actually got a 60 and the average was 61%, which is pretty good. So I'm happy with that. It's an improvement. We're improving little by little, so that's all that matters. Also, during this block, I finished way later than I did because I ended up falling asleep for like a good half an hour. I didn't even realize. I was just like really tired. Also, it is starting to rain. I'm not sure if this rain is also coming from where Hurricane Melissa is. Like, I know it's still pretty far north of us because Jamaica is like pretty far north, but I think this could probably be some of like the layover rain. But yeah, it has been raining for the past half an hour, which is, I'm not complaining. Like, I personally like to study in the rain. I don't know if you guys have noticed a difference in my tone of voice, but it sounds like I'm getting sick. All of a sudden, after my nap, I just realized my nose started getting a little stuffy, and I'm like, where is this coming from? Because it's very rare for me to get sick on the island. I think I've gotten sick last year once after I came back from Toronto during the winter. I got sick in Toronto, and then I ended up coming here and I was still sick. It is just very weird. I really hope it's just like a little thing that goes away tomorrow morning. I just need to sleep it off. I really can't afford to be sick. And plus, this week is also Halloween, and one of our classmates is having a Halloween party, and I thought I would stop by later in the day, well, later in the night, and spend like a couple hours after I was like done studying and stuff. But I don't think that's gonna happen if I'm actually sick. I really hope I'm not and this goes away. I know when you're sick, you also cannot focus and study as well, and you also don't perform as well on questions too. So I still have some leftover tea, like the sick tea. I forgot what it's called, Thermaflu or something like that. I think that's what it's called. I still have a pack left, so I probably might have to drink that tonight to make sure that whatever this is happening right now is going away. Oh my god, because I really can't afford to get sick. Also, Alo was having their early access 30% off sale, so I ended up ordering something off of Alo. I ended up ordering their outerwear because I felt like I already had like enough gym clothes and I don't need any gym clothes. And plus, their Pilates clothes, I already bought one set like a year ago, and I personally don't like their sets for working out because the leggings don't have pockets. So I ended up purchasing 2 jackets, the bomber jacket and a fur jacket. I ended up getting their workout gloves because I noticed I'm starting to get calluses on my hands from using the weights, and I always needed workout gloves. I got a beanie. I also got their ribbed bra tank, and I also got their soft sculpt waist leggings. People said they love to use these for every day, and especially in the winter time, I like to wear leggings with like high knee boots or my Uggs because it's kind of hard to wear like flare pants and stuff, especially like when it's gonna be winter. So I decided to get some of that, and I got 30% off, which was amazing. Still, I spent money, which is not so amazing, but better than spending the full price, especially for Alo. And plus, their outerwear is also really cute too, so I thought I would get some and upgrade my outerwear. It is 7 o'clock. I don't have many questions to review, which is amazing, so I'm probably gonna do that after I eat. I also do have a block of 10 questions from last week that I did with my TA that I never got to review, so I'm gonna review that as well. That test, I literally got 1 question right out of 10, so that's 9 questions plus plus these ones. So that should take me about an hour to review, so it's not too bad. I'm probably gonna go and make some dinner. I have no idea what I want to eat. I'm probably just gonna eat tteokbokki. Probably eat something really, really spicy because it has that spicy sauce with a side of cucumbers to make whatever this is go away, because I can't afford to get sick. Absolutely not. So currently it is 7:51. I finally made my dinner. I don't know why it took me so long to make this, and I don't even need to turn on the stove. So basically I made my buldak tteokbokki, and I've added some cheese in there, and I put extra sauce in there because typically I only put like less than half a pack. I put a little bit more so that spiciness can clear my nasal sinuses, because we're not trying to get sick right now. I also cut up a cucumber. I also toasted some of the bread we bought today, and I put a little bit of butter. We have a pretty balanced meal or whatever. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna make some soup, definitely, because I do have the ingredients in it, and tomorrow I'll definitely have the time to, because it'll be like a regular studying day. So I'm gonna sit down. I'm going to watch season 9 of Love is Blind. Honestly, I feel like this show has lost its intention and genuinity, genuosity. You know what I mean? The genuine people that actually want to go on the show and get married rather than go on the show to get fame. I feel like you can kind of tell from the people that are picked who wants it for marriage and who doesn't. And majority of the time I'm finding like there are less and less people actually wanting to get married on the show. Also, I finally finished Sex and the City. Amazing series. I'm so surprised it only went on to 6 seasons, because I honestly thought there were like 10 or 12 seasons in the entire show. And I didn't even know that there was actually 2 movies, like Sex and the City 1 and 2. I watched both of them. Honestly, it was so good. This is gonna have some spoilers in it for those who haven't watched the series, but I am kind of mad at the fact of how it ended. Like, I'm happy that Carrie got Mr. Big, but the way he treated her, like the way he didn't show up to the wedding, like after that, I would have like, that would have been it. Like, I wouldn't have gone back. But I also have to think to the fact that she's also much more older, like she's in her 40s. So it's also kind of like you kind of also want to settle down because you're tired of being single all the time. But it's also like he treated her so horribly on and off for the past 10 years. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, like I don't know what a normal person would have done in that same situation. Probably have went back to it, because honestly the dating field is so atrocious. Clearly things haven't changed back from the early 2000s to now. I honestly feel like it's gotten worse. I'm happy that she got married, but I'm also not happy that it's with Mr. Big. But you know, at the end of the day, you can only pick and choose so much from the field, you know. It is what it is. If you have watched the series, let me know your thoughts on it, because this is like mind-boggling to me. Like, I don't know, like what would you have done in that situation? Like, I'm so curious. Oh my gosh, I really hope I'm not getting sick. I'm going to try to finish this within 30 minutes so that we can go back and review our UWorld and crack, and then go to bed early, because clearly I seriously need this sleep. Hello guys, hello. It is a little after 12. I am showered and I am ready for bed. Literally after dinner, I made myself a cup of tea. I finished all my UWorld in cracks. We are doing our content review. I also did complete over 100 cards of ANKI, so I am very proud of myself for that. So we did get a lot done after dinner. Now it is time to reward myself with some nice good sleep, because I am so exhausted after today. Like, after we did the quiz, grocery shopped, we did the gym, we studied, we got everything we need to get done. We did pretty decent on our UWorld block. I can definitely say I'm definitely going to dream tonight, and then tomorrow we have to wake up early again to do this all over again. Wake up early, go to the gym, UWorld, ANKI, eat, sleep, and the same thing over and over until we are ready for comp. Honestly, it makes me so nervous just thinking about it, but you know, I have to work hard, I have to be consistent, I have to show up, I have to discipline myself, and I have to just make sure I get everything I need to get done in order to prepare myself to take comp and pass it the second time around. Honestly, it is going to be hard, but it is doable, because I always say if other people were able to do it before I did, then it is possible to get it done. So that's kind of the motivation and the mindset that I'm going in with, and just being disciplined, showing up for myself, staying positive, being kind to myself, and giving myself grace, because at the end of the day, I'm doing everything I can to the best of my abilities, and I just have to make sure that I believe in myself, have confidence in myself, to know that everything is going to work out the way it is meant to be. And yeah, we just got to stay positive, keep working hard, getting rest, eating healthy, and just making sure we're doing the same things we need to get done in order to see results. So with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy my vlog. As always, if you guys love watching my channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, turn on your post notifications, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.